Hi, friends. I hope everything is all right. I need you to know that this is my first ever Amazon Live, so I'm trying to organize everything. I have like two phones. I'm transmitting in my computer. I'm testing this communication among between the Amazon Creator platform in my phone and my uh, broadcasting software. I am using a StreamYard, so I think we are okay. I I will try to do this as simple as I can, just to give you a sense of how I am organized in my office. Uh, it is important because this is where I stream everything. This is where I work. I have like different YouTube channels, and I do a lot of internet work, and of course now with Amazon. So let's start. I want to tell you that I'm using this Kindle unit since a while ago. I don't know exactly. I think you can't buy this one anymore, but there are a lot of Kindle units, so I think it's nice that you can find one. There's one that you can now write on it, like mm, your notes about what you're reading, and I think that's great. Um, I am using it since a while ago, and let me just find the first book that I want to tell you about. Here it is, Promised Land from Barack Obama. Of course, this presidency, the Obama presidency. I don't want to enter into politics. I just want to tell you that uh, I think Barack Obama set an example of how, if you want to do something, you can do it. I think not a lot of people thought he could become president, and he did it. And I think his book is kind of great if you want to read it. Of course, autobiographies and the books that former presidents write, of course, sometimes they will try to say that everything was great with them and how they made a big effort, something like that. But I think it's worth it. I think Barack Obama's presidency was an interesting one. I like the book. I have it in my Kindle unit. So the first two books that I want to talk to you about are digital books are in my Kindle, and well, that's nice because this unit is small enough so I can bring it with me. The battery on the Kindle lasts for a long time. It's nice. If for some reason I can use my iPad to read my Kindle books also when I am like in a plane or something, the they will remember where I am reading at, in which page I am. So that's kind of nice. Okay. The other book that I want to talk to you about is the Steve Jobs from Walter Isaacson. Also, I have it here in my digital version in my Kindle. And well, what can I tell you? Steve Jobs, I think he was a great entrepreneur. Also, like some other entrepreneurs, and maybe like Barack Obama, he came from from a modest beginning, and he did a big effort to sell his vision of the world of his company. We all know his general history, his journey creating Mac, Apple, and then being kicked off from Apple, and then coming back to Apple and everything. So I think it's a nice history also. Of course, some people, and I mean, a lot of people say he was like very rude with people, and he was not very polite, and he didn't recognize his young daughter until she was older. I don't know. I just think that no matter what you think about Steve Jobs, the human being, I think his history, his story, his upbringing, and how he created this monster of a company that Apple is, it's a really, really interesting story for everyone. Even if you are not exactly an entrepreneur, I mean, you can have a very good experience getting to know him. And this book is interesting. I like it a lot. It's like his full life, whole life. It's not like the picture. There's a picture, but it's just like a small part of his life. The book is all his life. So I really like it. I think it's a good story to know. Okay, I'm gonna be talking about some other articles. I think I'm allowed to do this. I hope so. Well, next, I've had this 2B bag. Here it is. Okay, this is the actual publication. I think I'm able to do this even if you can see the price. It's a live stream, and it's an actual price. I know that you can't say or tell prices in your Amazon influencer videos that are going to be in the story of your storefront, but in lives I've seen other creators and they put prices. So I hope I'm not violating any rule for terms of service. Okay, this Tumi bag, it's great. It has a lot of room inside. Even if you open this zipper, you can make it bigger, like wider. And I've used it even when I travel for to take my a one-day change clothes here. You could even do that. Okay. You also can have this shoulder strap or not. You can take it away if you want. If you like to use only like a briefcase style of bag, I use the shoulder strap a lot because I like it. It's easier to do it like this, so you have both hands free to do something else. I think it's practical. It has a name tag here. You put your information if for any reason the bag gets lost. You have outer bags that you can put things there, and here are another ones in the front. I have my gel here, my hand sanitizer here. Also, it has this bag where you can have your cards, your pens, pencils. There's the serial number, and it means that if you lose your bag, you will be able to. I mean, if whoever finds it reports it, you will be able to get it back. But it depends on they reporting it to me, global offices or global company. It has this keys keychain or something like that. You can get the keys off and then put them back on, and you keep them here. And it has this like red small bag. I always think that I don't know why it's red, but in some briefcase, the red bags are supposed to be like infrared protected. I don't know if this one is, I have to tell you, but it's a nice touch. I like to use that bag like for secret stuff. Sometimes when you're bringing some extra money or whatever, maybe I use it for things like that. Then it has this other bag. Here I put my passport, always. I have it with me. And the inner bags, of course, you have this one. It's the one where I put my computer, my MacBook Air here. It fits perfectly. I have some other things here. I think I'm gonna be talking about some of them here, so I'm gonna leave them outside. And well, that's it. Oh, another nice touch in this Tumi bag. I hope you can see it. Is that you can engrave this kind of, there it is, this kind of leather front tag. Those are my initials, JOVM, and it's a nice personalizing. You can have that engraved in any leather store or whatever. Okay, wow, that's my Tumi bag. Okay, now let's go to my iPad. Perfect. In fact, it's like three accessories in one. First, the iPad Pro. This is an iPad, my iPad Pro 11-inch Wi-Fi version. It's a great accessory. I mean, you know how iPads work. You have basically a lot of applications that run in your iPad. I think that's great. That's amazing. I think maybe I could even have this broadcasting also here open. I don't know. No, maybe not the mobile version of it. Well, this is a nice unit. It fits in your hand like that. Of course, I use it with other accessories that make it even easier to use. First, the Apple Pencil. This one will just like magnetically connect here. It charges itself there, so you don't have to worry about charging it. And well, this is a perfectly synchronized accessory with the iPad. Almost all of the applications will work with it, and you can do a lot of things with it. And it's nice because if you want to draw or use it like a notebook, you can do it with the pencil. Well, then I want to talk to you about this magic keyboard. Here it is. Let me go to the magic keyboard here. Here it is. And it's also magnetic connection between them. You just put the iPad and there it is. It's connected, magnetically connected. Okay. Nice thing. You can use it in any position that you want. If you want to see a movie or to work or I don't know, whatever you want to do, and then you close it like this. You bring it like this with you. I travel a lot, so I really use this one, and it becomes like a regular computer. Let me see if I can show you this. Okay, it works like almost like a regular computer. It's nice. It gets you this click feeling of the keyboard, and it has this large mouse like tablets. Okay, so it's a really nice unit. I use of course the three accessories together, and I get a really good service out of them. Okay, well, let's continue with our presentation. Okay, now we have our Apple Mac computer. Okay, This is the, let me change here so you can see exactly what we're working on. This is the MacBook Air, okay, Retina display. It is a great machine. This is my basic work machine outside of the office. It has this large mouse track or trackpad, or I don't know the name exactly, but you use it with your finger. You don't need an external mouse. I mean, if you are used to use it and you like it, you can a Bluetooth external mouse. But with this trackpad, it's enough. These MacBook Air computers have this digital service one that you can, okay, when you open it the first time, you can use it to unlock passwords. A lot of the passwords, a lot of the keys to open maybe some software or accessories. Let me show you. Okay, now it is. Like, I'm going to block the computer, and just with my fingertip, you see? So Touch ID, it's called Touch ID. So you don't have to remember all the passwords all the time and things like that, okay? Well, this computer is like a year old. I have all the cables and the chargers and everything, and it's really a nice one, a nice unit. This is my basic mobile computer. I use the computer for work, and I use the iPad for sometimes I see the movies in the iPad for more relaxed uses, if I may say. Okay, well, okay. Now I want to talk to you about my external battery, my charge external battery. It is great because first you charge it directly in the wall outlet. You don't need another cable or whatever, okay? And first you have this button, so you see if it is charged, fully charged or not. For on light, it means it's fully charged. Then you have two included cables. They are already in the unit. You don't have to remember I forgot my cable, my USB cable or whatever. You could connect any USB cable here. It has this USB cable outlet here. And you could use it to charge anything also. Like a micro USB, it doesn't have a micro USB, so you could connect a USB with a micro USB extension. But you have the USB-C, that it's kind of a really common one now, and this lighting that I use for my phones and for everything. This external battery is really light, as you can see. It fits in my bag. It charges like maybe two or three full charges of an iPhone, and I think that's great. So this is a nice external battery. I think everybody should have an external battery. My charge external battery could be your external battery, okay? Well, okay, now my 360 camera. Let me tell you about this one. Okay, I also work in the real estate market. So I use this one to create 3D visual 3D tours of properties. Okay, this Ricoh Theta camera, I use it because I use a web service called Matterport, and they recommend this camera. They have their own cameras, very expensive ones, but this Ricoh Theta camera really makes the cut. I mean, it has a way of connecting it to the tripod. You can put a microphone here for a lavalier or whatever, and this is the micro USB port to charge it. Okay, so you put it in the tripod like this. Okay, and you connect the camera to the phone with a special software from Matterport, and you do all the pictures. I've used it for like family meeting pictures and things like that. I don't know exactly if it's the best use for it, like a social picture, because 360 pictures, from my experience, if you see them in your phone or in your computer, it's just a large, long, elongated picture. I mean, it's okay. But if you have a 360 picture reader, it's great. This I don't know if I'm allowed to show a 3D virtual tour of that I've made with my Theta camera. I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to get any kind of problem in my first Amazon Live video. So you really feel like if you immerse inside of the real estate unit, because the 360 picture will allow you like to walk inside the house or the office or whatever you are showing. So it's really nice. I like it very much, and I think it's a great service. And the camera is the it's the one making it happen, because if you get great 360 pictures, you'll get a great virtual tour of your property. So that's our Ricoh camera. We use it for that. Okay, now our let's go to our lavalier microphones. I bought this 16 feet cable one because I have another one like a 3 feet or 4 feet, but it's really difficult to do some videos where you want to go further away from the phone or from the camera that you are taking the video with. So we bought this 16 feet, and as you can imagine, you have a lot of distance that you can have from your camera. I use my phone, almost only my phone, and it allows me to walk to do a review of something that is up in the ceiling or a little bit far away from the camera. It's really practical, this 16 feet, and as you can see, it fits in this small bag. It comes with it, so I mean, it's really easy to bring it with you. When you need it, of course, you have to untangle it, but it's been very useful since we bought it. And I have it in this bag with my 360 camera, with my tripod, with all the accessories that I use to do any kind of video filming. Okay, I'm supposed to be seeing if there's any chat here. I think there isn't. Okay, it's my first live, so I'm getting a little bit more comfortable now. Okay, let's go to the next accessory. Okay, my paper shredder. Okay, I don't know exactly how to do this. I hope I don't know if I can bring the camera with me or. Okay, the paper shredder is back there. I think you see it. Let me change this a little bit. Nope. Okay. I'm going to leave it like that. And I'm going to, let me see how I can adjust this. Okay. So this is my paper shredder. I think I need someone to help me here. Next time I'm going to invite someone to help. Okay. This is the shredder. Okay. I have it here in my corner of in the corner of my office. It has this practical inner shelf where all the paper goes. If it feels at some level, you won't be able to use the shredder. It will stop automatically because it's full of trash. You can shred paper, folders, even credit cards, and you can shred paper with oh with oh my god, I forgot the name. With staples. If the paper has staples, no problem. You can shred it. You don't have to worry about a staple clogging the unit. It's strong enough. It will shred everything, and you don't have to worry about it. Okay. Next accessory is my Lasco Elite Collection ceramic tower heater. It's the other one over there. Let me bring it. Okay. This is a nice heater. We've used it like for 2 or 3 years, I think. I like it because first, I can control it from my desk with the remote. Okay, you can turn it on and off. You can tell it to move, like to circle. You can put like 1, 2, 3, 4 hours to stop, auto off. This button will allow you to tell which temperature level, like 1, 2, or 3. It has like 3 levels of heat, and the last ones are if you want to exactly tell it if you want like 70 degrees or 72 degrees or 76 or 78 or whatever. You give the exact Fahrenheit degrees that you want to the heater to work for. Okay, so you can put the remote here. It has this like place to store it, but of course I don't store it there. I leave it here in my desk. Let me show you, because because that's exactly what I don't want to do. I don't want to walk to the heater every time I want to use the remote. So look, I am turning it on, and I change here the work level, the force, the strength of the heat. And here are the degrees, like 72, 73, 74. You can do it however you want. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off because it's not that cold now. I have it here. This is my heater remote. This is a doorbell that we use here in the office. It's not for a door. It's when I push it, somebody from my office will come and ask if I need anything. And this is the actual air conditioning remote, because I live in the desert. So in December, in winter, we need a heater. And in summer, we need air conditioning because it's really, really, really extreme weather here. Okay. Well, let's continue. Okay, we have still some other products. Okay, this selfie light. As you know, I told you I am doing a lot of videos, a lot of selfies, a lot of shorts and videos like that. And this light allows me to do something like this. You put it here in the phone. The camera is here. The selfie camera is here, so you can talk to the phone or do the video, and you will have like the good light. It has like 3 lighting levels. Let me show you. This is kind of a white and yellow. This is a cold one, just like white, and this is a soft one or soft one, right? Like more yellowish. I don't think you can see all the difference, but it has 3 different kind of lighting. It has a micro USB port to charge it, and you can put it in phones, in the iPad, even in some computer cameras, it will fit. It opens like half an inch, maybe a little bit more, 3/4 of an inch. So you can put it in any device that you want. Okay, well, that's my selfie light. Next one, the telescope. This is like for a teacher class. It's interesting sometimes. Sometimes I give some. I speak to a group or whatever, and I use this one. It's nice. I know there are laser ones now, or like very modern laser ones, but sometimes this helps you get a kind of a teacher's feeling. You know, like this, you can signal whatever you want your audience to be seeing, and you can. Well, it's larger than something that you could bring in your shirt pocket, but it's small enough, and it goes a long way if you open it all fully. Okay, well, that's my telescopic pointer. Okay, my leather desk pad. Let me change this to the leather desk. It's pretty crowded right now. It's over there. Here it is. Okay, it helps me because my desk is a glass one, and sometimes I don't like working directly in the glass. So this desk pad, leather desk pad, is great. It helps me to put the things in which I am working to have them here. If you write on this, on a paper on this, it's smoother than the glass, and it's great. It's big enough for my desk. I like it very much. It goes all the way over here. Here, it ends here. I think I have to change the way I'm using this camera. I'm going to use a tripod for the next live so I can move around and it will make it easier for me to show everything. Okay, now we're going to the wall mount acrylic signs. Okay, these are very nice. I'm going to show you one that is in my door. It's a little bit far away. I have to open the door, but I think you will understand better how we use it and how you could use it. We use it to sign out all of the offices here in our office. Let me show you. Okay, there it is. I hope you can see it. There it is. You see? That in the middle of the door. So we have one of those in every door, and we have a few of them also in the restrooms and the washrooms and in the kitchen. So you can give different messages with it. You can signal whose office is which, and also in the kitchen we have some announcements. Sometimes we want the folks in the office to know that we are going to have like a lunch on Friday, or we want to give some messages like don't let clean the microwave if you use it, things like that. These acrylic sign holders are great. They are a letter size. We really have used them a lot in our office to signal, to give messages, to transmit any information. They are great. I really like them a lot, and they are like elegant. We put them with Velcro or double side tape. We don't use these holes for the screws, and we print the whatever we're going to put there big enough so you don't see the holes. I mean the sheet that we put there, it's big enough so you don't have to you don't see those holes if you use like screws to fix it to the wall or whatever. Okay, Well, now a really, really nice accessory in my office. I'm very practical. I'm using it right now. You are hearing me through this blue snowball microphone. Here it is. Okay, I have it always like that here in my desktop. Okay, first it's a nice unit. It gives a nice um, view of my office. I like it very much. It's a black elegant one, and I hope, as you can hear, it gives a great sound to whatever you are filming or transmitting or whatever. It's really nice. Then, to continue with my office equipment, let me tell you this button tooth speaker. Here it is. The microphone and the speaker are USB connected to the computer. Oh well, the button tooth also uses the external sound port in the Mac Mini. I'm going to show you later. But this speaker is great, and I like this speaker because I used to be deciding every time if I want to use the large monitor speaker or the small monitor speaker or my headphones or whatever, and I was like crazy. And with this speaker, I put all the sound through this speaker, and it has this manual dial to do it like more volume and less volume. And this is really practical because sometimes when you want to do it in the monitor and in a digital way, you lost track of where is the sound coming. So when you know that all the sound comes from one speaker and you're able to turn it up, turn more volume or less volume or whatever, you have like more control. I feel more control with that. I really like it better than having not knowing where the sound is coming. Okay, next, let me show you my Panasonic. Well, I only have an extension here, one of the extensions, but we have the base unit in my office reception, in the main reception. This is one of the extensions. I like it a lot. It has this intercom service. I can call my base or the other office that we have, or all of them. I can see recordings. It records the calls. Of course, I have a phone book. I have a caller list who has called. Here I can see who called at what time, when, and if it was missed or not missed. Here, this call is from the morning, 11 a.m., 10 a.m. So you know exactly who's calling. It has a callback, flash for transferring calls, speakerphone also, that's practical. You see, you can do hands-off calls, hands-free calls, I'm sorry. And I have one of them here. So that way I can communicate with my office and with the other people in the office. Okay, let's go back to put the camera where it belongs. Okay, now I want to tell you about my phone tripod mount. I took it off to put the 360 camera here, remember? This is the mount that I use to do a lot of my videos. It opens really wide, so you can put any kind of iPhone or any kind of phone here. It will fit almost any kind of phone. Okay, here it is. And you can adjust whatever you want. If you want a horizontal view or if you want a vertical one, it goes to the tripod also, like this. It goes here. Okay. And with my lavalier microphone, I can film anything I need. That's nice. It goes like this. Okay. It's a basic simple one, but it's so useful. We really use it like a lot. It's one of the most used accessories in our job, because we film a lot and we do live streams and we film things and everything. This phone tripod mount, it's a great addition to our filming equipment. Okay, now another nice one I want to tell you. This is a new one for me. I never used one of these, but now that I am doing videos for Amazon, I find this one really useful. This tablet phone overhead stand. You see, you can do a lot of configurations. Basically, we use it to film from the top. Let me show you. I'm gonna get this phone off the case, and we put it here, and we can film. We can film what is going on here. You see, there it is. If you want to film the desk, if you want to film, if you are doing a video like, let me see if we can do that here. Yes, there it is. If you are going to do an unboxing, for example, and you want both hands to be free, and you want this, that from the top view of things in your video, it's just amazing how you can do it. We bought it for that, just for the from the top filming. But of course, you could film like this. You could use it also like a regular tripod, and sometimes we use it in conjunction with other tripod, and we are able to do like different angles videos with two different cameras, and it's great. When you edit those videos, those are great, really. Okay. Let's go. This is my cable clips, basic equipment here, just to show you how we use them. The clip is here. We fix it to the desk, and all the cables go through this through the clip, so we don't have everything in the floor. Here it is. It's a nice one. The package comes with 3, 5, and 7 holes. Is it holes or? Here it is. 3, 7, 5, and 3 slots. 7, 5, and 3 slots. Here I show you the 5 slots in my office. I have the 3 slots at home, and the 7 slots. Really, I use it in the front reception of the office, because there we have a lot of cables over there. So that's where we use it. Okay. Next one, the Logitech headset. I use it here in my office because sometimes, first, I have a web service CRM, and I like to record my calls. So I do my phone calls like this with my headset. It has this microphone, and that helps me because that will allow me to record all my calls and sales calls and my salespeople calls, so I can review them later. Also, sometimes I will use it for some other calls, like Zoom calls or Google Meet calls, all kind of web-based calls. I don't use it for music or things like that, but I basically use it for communications through my main computer. Okay, that's what I use this headset for, and it's great. It's a basic one. It has not a lot of different things, but it works perfectly for what you need it: hearing and speaking. Okay. I think we've been through all of the stuff that I prepared for today. Okay, I have a lot of more stuff here in my office, but okay, here it is. Yes, that's the last one. But as I told you, this is my first Amazon Live ever. I am happy to do it. I hope everything went okay. I have like a black screen in my phone. I hope you are seeing me, and I hope I haven't been transmitting a black screen for 45 minutes. I made some tests before, and the transmission went okay. I hope it's going okay. And well, thanks very much. I hope to transmit in a week. Maybe I'm gonna do a weekly live streams. Thank you very much. See you later.